Hello guys, today I am playing Persona 5 the Phantom X new gotcha game that came out like a while back. I've already played quite a bit of it on a main save, but I wanted to restart, and this time I've decided to record it. This time around I am currently driving in a car, so there may be kind of hard to hear me, and I may encounter a bunch of network issues, so we'll see if I can even do anything. If not, I might have to wait till I get home. But yeah, let's start. This story is a work of fiction. Similarities to characters or events, the persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. When you choose to proceed, the road ahead is fraught and uncertain. You who have come to this peculiar place wish to the story I do. I've borne witness to your decision. Until now, I've yet to receive a reply from anyone. But fries humans like used to exist. Hoo-hoo, then I'll be waiting. You family? We will be seeing each other soon. Yes, we will. Because you're like one of the first characters in the game. I'm not sure. Yeah, the opening kind of stuff is pretty cool. Yes, it looks like Persona 5 opening, but little do you know it's not. Let's get the images and Sai Nijima's casino. No, I don't think Sai Nijima has even shown up yet. And Dirty P5X. There's a chance she might not. I'll try and do my own voice acting for this, because there's no English dub. Someone's here. And it is Joker Persona 5. Hey, that's there. Take care of him. Yeah, good. Now get running. This is our only chance. Come, you can get away now. Here's the briefcase on our end. Oh, what's that? Hey, let's change the way you move out into good news. Over there! Come on, get out of there! Nope, I'm done. Take him down, Joker. This is getting entirely different style. No one's doing it. It's hard to show it now, but the next section, what's that? I shouldn't change. Like my time. Ain't that the wrong way to supposed to find? Was this guy weak to Curse in the original Persona 5? I don't think he was. I think he was big enough. Phantom X. Like, did they change the Persona's weakness in the tutorial? Yeah, there's his highlight. And here comes the next thing. Here's the cutscene. Our protagonist arrives. Joker, be careful. Something weird's going on. Look out. could that be? Whoa, epic dodge. Oh no. We have like the exact same weapon. Bunch of them. An epic facility in the battle. And eject his mask. Oh, come on, connection issues now. Well, you can barely see his face due to the stupid reconnecting server message that popped up. It just completely interrupted the scene. But yeah, that was the protagonist. This guy. What was that? I had a strange dream. I was wearing a mask, fighting this guy who looked like a thief. No, I'm not, Nana. I'm recording a video. It's only been 6 minutes. I'm not gonna be done after only 6 minutes. I'm recording a video of me playing a game. For some reason, I woke up in a cold sweat. Because I should head back to school. Oh, but here's the opener. I like one of these games. Very much skip this, but I'm gonna let it go for people to watch. Will be arriving shortly. Please wait behind the yellow line. There's a gap between the train and platform. Please watch your step. Oh, we're in Shibuya Crossing. Oh, it's a little olive. What's that? Oh, it flew away. And here it is, Kokatsu High. And there's our protagonist in the window. next.
はい、じゃあホームルーム終わり
Okay,
ね。
everyone, that's all
進
for
路死
today.
亡調査のプリン
Thank
ト
you for your
後ろから回して。
questionnaires to the front. Okay.
あ、
Oh,
名
make
前
sure
書い
you
てるか確
write
認し
your
て
name
ね。
on the top.
当たり前のこと言う
Not
け
your
ど、
nickname,
ネ
not
ット
your
で
social
使って
media
るアカウ
handle.
ントとかじゃ
Your
なくて
real
本名
name.
よ。私だった
In my
ら
case, it'd
片
be
山
Kumi
久美。
Kachiyama.
い
Got
い？
it?
こんなことから言わない
Just
と
know I'll come
こ
back
っ
to
ちが
bite me
説
if I
明不
don't
足になるっ
explain
てさ。
every little thing.
名前書き忘れないで
So
ね。
please don't forget to write your name. Yeah, being a teacher nowadays is definitely a struggle. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know what? My main save file, I just went with the default name. I'm gonna go with my kind of original name I do for all the other Persona games. For this, I want to do the default name. My main save file because that one is the default name, and most Persona games don't have default name. Don't change it. I'll be Polly Shizaku. What's this video handle? That technically means that that the teacher said don't write your real name, not your social media handle. I just wrote my social media handle. Or at least for my main channel. Of course, it's going up on the front group channel instead of just the main one, because that one is the one that we actually work consistent uploads on. So yeah, I wrote down Polly Shizaku. I'm suddenly feeling sleepy. Oh no. Is this where it's taking it, where I think it is going? Actually, now I know where it's going because I played this myself. Yeah, Velcro. The underwater tunnel. Or broken underwater tunnel. From the CS holes. No, it's broken because it's not on the ground. So. Like that. So, broken walls. And there's the whale. So, yeah. Tigor and Merope.
ようこそ。君が見ているこの光景のことはベルベットルームと呼んでくれたまえ。
You know what I hate about this? He doesn't do the line. He doesn't say located dream and reality mind matter.
自己紹介が遅れたね。私のことは
Where are my
イ
manners?
ゴールと呼んでいただこう。
Yeah, I really hate it how in V5X, Igor doesn't say, welcome to the Velvet Room, located between dream and reality, mind and matter. Because everyone remembers the located between dream and reality, mind and matter part. He doesn't say it in this. In like almost every Persona game, I remember saying this. Not this
そ
time.
してこの者の名はメロペ。私に使える従者だ。
メロペであ
I
る。
am
よろしくお
Merope.
願い申し上げて
Pleased
お
to
く。
make your acquaintance. So I saw this really cool video by this guy called by this YouTube channel called Sky's Metaverse Mysteries, which went over. He has 2 videos on topic, but went over whether Merope is the actual attendant. Because if you remember, the attendants having white hair and yellow eyes. Merope has blonde hair and silver eyes. People thought people thought she might not be the real attendant, and it could be Marfa, for example. But in the first videos, he actually goes over the original story that inspired the Velvet Attendants and how Merope actually does fit into them. Because each of the Velvet Attendants is based on one of the stars of a specific constellation. I don't know which one it is, I can't remember. You can look up video for more information, but Merope takes her name directly from the weakest of the stars. The weakest star of the constellation, which is known as the dimmest star. And even in like the original story of how that constellation came to be, Merope was always the odd one out. She was always the one who was frowned upon and looked down upon by her siblings. And so she was the dimmest one in like the actual story. And even in the real night sky, the star Merope is the dimmest one out of that constellation. And so her having the different appearance is what makes it fit as a Merope as a whole is the dimmest star. So her eyes aren't a bright yellow, instead they're a silver because she's the dimmest. She's not bright enough to show that same brightness in her eyes. And it actually makes a lot of sense because it ties directly into the original story that Development Room and Tins are based off. Yeah, I just went into that because I thought that was a cool thing. Of course, it's not confirmed, but it does make a lot of sense. Yeah, I am Merope. Please make it right.
ここは夢と現実
Oh wait, no, he does say it.
質の
Oh
狭間
no, never mind. It was the original Persona 5, which doesn't say it. But Persona 5X does say it. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Okay, because like I started replaying Persona 5 Royal, but slightly modded, like a few like extra Quality of Life mods. Around the same time, as I started playing my first playthrough of P5X. So I was like, one of those two, he doesn't say the line in. And I assumed it was Persona 5 P5X since it's the odd one out from the rest of the Persona games. But no, it's the original, it's Persona 5 Royal where he just doesn't say it. It's stupid. Like, he says it in the spin-off, but not the original.
君
Wow.
は何らかの形で選択をしている故にこの場所に客人として訪れている
This realm. Choice? Well, I look very confused.
そうだ
Yes,
よ
I'm referring of
君自身の選択のことを無自覚と
No, you are not unconscious per se.
なるほど
Indeed, looking
こ
upon
の
the
部屋
state
のあ
of
りよ
this
うを
place
見れ
may
ばそれも合点がいい
conclude as much.
例えるなら
Consider this place a
心の
tunnel
海
in
に
the
開い
sea
た
itself,
海底トンネ
paving the
ル
way to the innermost
とでも
depths
申し
of
上
your
げてお
heart.
く
だが
This is
君
where
は
you've shown us your
自らの
desire
意志
to understand.
かような世界の人間でありながら
Well,
今は
let us
それ
leave
でよ
it
しと
there.
しよ
Leave it there for now.
それでは
And then that
こたび
brings
は
us
こ
to
の
the
辺り
end.
でああ
Oh,
すまない
my apologies.
最後に一つだけ
One last
無欲
A
は
lack of
時
desire
君が
can
君
lead
自身を
to
放棄す
losing
る
your
ことに
sight
な
of
り得る
yourself.
かような世界に
There are
あなた
others
様
like
の
you
よ
who
うな
are
ものがあ
master
る
wishes for you to keep this
ゆえ
in
の
mind.
お引き止めして悪かった それ
Until
では
next time. Drift back to reality. Oh, and I got an award from that. Cool. As if I needed that right now. Oh,
どうしたの急にぼ
Dr.
ーっとし
Kern, are
て
you okay?
進
You
路のと
just
ころ
your future plans for everything. You know what I've noticed? In basically every Persona game, the girls never follow the school dress code. One of the only exceptions is Persona. Actually, never mind. Persona 3 isn't an exception. Persona 3, Yukari just has a pink school uniform compared to everyone's like black and blue. I believe Fuka actually does follow the uniform somewhat. Just she always has headphones on. I guess I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Igus does follow the uniform sometimes. Mitsuru, I believe, does. So that's not too bad. But then there's Persona 4. There's Persona 4. Chie and Yukiko immediately are not following the uniform. She's wearing like a green sweater, and Yukiko's wearing like an entirely red version of the normal uniform. Then there's Rise, who I believe actually does follow the uniform somehow. And then there's Naoto, who's just no matter what in her like detective outfit, no matter where she is, she's always in her detective outfit. Also, yes, that's a slight spoiler to Persona 4. Yes, Naoto's a girl. Sorry to say. Spoilers. If anyone hasn't played that, should have put spoiler warning, but kind of forgot. And then there's Persona 5, which Persona 5 is by far the worst offender because basically no one wears the proper uniform. Persona 5, Persona 5, On doesn't even have a single thing from the uniform on. Like most other characters, they have something from On, no. Ryuji. Yeah, I see now. Ryuji is slightly. Ryuji's kind of following it, but not fully. It's kind of like a mixture of the Gekkoukan and Shujin uniforms. And then there's, let me think, Haru doesn't wear the uniform, she just wears a hoodie half the time. Let me think, Yosuke, we don't see him at his school, but because of Hifumi, we do know what his school's uniform is. And we know that his uniform outfits are modified compared to the default school uniform that they normally have. What did I agree with that? Futaba doesn't have a uniform, though I believe there were some leftover files of when she could have had a uniform, but that was cut and she didn't have that school in this story. Makoto does follow the uniform, which is somewhat. There are some times where she deviates a bit, but she is a pretty good color of the uniform, which makes sense, seeing she is the student council president of Shujin, and the one person who would literally she's the one person who tells off anyone else if they do anything slightly different from school code, even her own teammates. So it would make sense that she'd follow it. Akechi, well, we don't know what his school uniform looks like. I think there was a scrapped school uniform outfit for Shujin, as if it was gonna go there at some point, but it never got fully implemented. It was only in one of the earlier betas, the original Persona 5. And then Yoshizawa. I'll call her Yoshizawa to avoid spoilers because, well, most people probably already know the spoilers, but I'm still gonna avoid them. So yeah, Yoshizawa, aka this redhead, she actually follows the school uniform most of the time, which is kind of a relief. And then just Persona 5 to Phantom X, which is kind of weird there, because everyone follows the school uniform except for two students, which are Motoha, the girl right in front of the protagonist on the game right now. She does not follow it, but the only thing from the uniform she's following is the skirt, and I guess the leggings. But that is not a school uniform shirt at all. And then Celico, she has a pink version of the uniform. Yet again, another person who just has an alternate color to the normal uniform. Why are the main characters always exempt from wearing the normal uniforms? I have actually seen, there's actually a mod for Persona 5 Royal that goes and actually just gives the rule breaker, school uniform rule breakers normal uniforms instead of their altered uniforms that they normally have. So the actual, it's kind of a cool mod because it makes it so it actually makes sense storyline wise, but it also just kind of feels wrong to see On in a normal Shujin uniform, because she doesn't wear normal Shujin uniforms. It's a bit uncanny there. Yeah, Persona 5X doesn't even listen to the uniform, probably. Well, it does listen, but only for the guys. And again, it's mainly the guys who listen. These are plans, so I'm to gather my friends. Open there's the future.
Arai-san, どうかした?
Arai-san, is that right?
片山先
Miss
生、
Katsuyama.
チェックついてない子は今回は特に死亡なしってことでもらっていくね。
I'll hold on to this. Oh, she's not happy. She is not happy.
子と子も多くてみんなも浮かれて標的にならないでね。ただでさえ枯渇の制服って街中。じゃあ今日は
That's all. Class dismissed. Oh, mission start. Well, I'm gonna quickly do anything in here. Okay, what the download? Download single golden ticket. So I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna take a break from this video because I'm still in the car and I want to do something else. I didn't just sit here playing this for ages. I'm worried that I'll encounter a big network error that'll just ruin the entire recording. So I'm gonna stop this here. I'll continue to play through later on. I might go on my main save phone and just find something to do on there. Yeah, I'll end this playthrough here for now and I'll continue more later. There will hopefully be a part 2. As a slight other news about Persona before we continue. Persona 3 Reload is actually being removed from Xbox Game Pass now. And I never got to finish episode August yet. So I will need to hurry up and finish that myself. I probably won't do it as a video let's play because I don't really have a way to do that. And I play it on my Xbox so my computer cannot run it well enough. And even when I do get my computer running it, I can't. None of the recording software works. All the other recording software I can find on there is free, but only as a free trial, so it's very limited. Or there's just OBS, which just was. Oh yes, it's a great recording software. My puny little laptop cannot run it at the same time as literally anything else. It can barely run it on its own. I don't know why, but no matter what, whenever I use OBS, it goes and overruns my video decoder and encoder every time. Even if I'm just recording my home screen with literally nothing else there. It will always do that. I've tried messing with the settings and stuff, nothing works. So I can't record it on my computer. And then it's kind of hard to record a YouTube video on an Xbox One unless I record as a Twitch stream and do a whole bunch of editing, but that wouldn't really be worth it when I am on getting the time crunch to actually finish DLC. So yeah, I won't do a YouTube playthrough of that. I might do a video giving my thoughts about it. I'm not sure. I'm kind of a bit late to do that. I just want to get it finished, basically, just for my own enjoyment. I want to see the actual story of it. And I also will probably be finally finishing Persona 4 Golden on my Switch, which I'm just really right at the end of my Persona 4 Golden playthrough, just at the end where I'm just finishing up the stuff, finishing up the true culprit stuff, and just unlocked the final dungeon, not including Golden Such. I still have to do the Golden, the vlog thing, but other than that, I'm pretty much ready to. And then all of a sudden, Persona 4 Revival trailer comes out. Yes, I'm excited for that because I'll be able to play it on the Xbox through cloud gaming, which is exactly how I've been playing Metaphor Fantasio. So I do not have an Xbox Series console. I have a Xbox One S. Really old now, but it works for me, and the majority of new games that I would enjoy playing could be played through Game Pass or through cloud gaming. I don't really have to worry about having to install a bunch of stuff. The only stuff I really will need installed are games where I'm playing against other people. Single player games I can play through cloud gaming. It doesn't matter if there's a slight bit of lag. It's not like it's gonna too big of a deal when it's only just me and I'm not against a bunch of people. It's not like I'm at any disadvantage compared to any of the other things in games. So yeah, but I'm getting rushed here, so I will end the video here. I have rambled a lot more on this video than anything else, but yeah. I'll see you guys next video. I'll hopefully continue doing Persona 5X content as we go on. And yeah, we'll see ya. Bye.